Hey guys, what is going on? Barcode back again with some big news regarding F1 Esports official F1 Esports, whatever you want to call it. I'm so excited. Twitter just announced, the Formula 1 official Formula 1 Twitter has just announced F1 Esports 2018 Season 2 is here. Well, it's a 2017 game. It's 2018. It's a year. It's weird. It is still on the 2017 game. There's all these people thinking it might have been on the next game, which I thought it was going to be the next game as well. It is confirmed. It is on the current game, and qualification begins in a matter of days. The first event is going to be slightly similar to last year to start, whereas it will be in-game challenges on the events page. Starting April 13th. The first challenge will go live. You have to beat Valtteri Bottas. You will start in 6th place. You need to get on pole position, get the win done from 6th in a wet track in drying conditions round the Shanghai circuit. There's going to be 4 events. I'll tell you, you're in control of Valtteri Bottas, I should say. But yeah, that is going to be the first event. The fastest 10 players to complete the challenge on each platform will then race off in a live streamed event final with the top 3 on each platform qualifying for a pro draft. Yes, there is a pro draft. Pro draft is looking so exciting right now, honestly. Basically, a number of official teams have got involved. We've got Mercedes, Red Bull, Force India, Williams, Renault, Haas, McLaren, Toro Rosso and Sauber will all be offering positions in their esports driver lineups as part of this series. If you qualify on the events of the game in the top 10 and then go on to be the top 3 on your platform, you'll be racing under one of the official F1 teams in the F1 Esports series. This is just absolutely insane. So F1 Esports Series will see the world's top online races battle it out on F1 2017, the official game of the F1 Formula World Championship, in an effort to win a place in the first ever Pro Draft in July. The Pro Draft is where the official Formula 1 teams enrolled in the F1 Esports Series will select their drivers for the second part of the season. Every team must select at least one of its drivers from the Pro Draft. So if you qualify a top 10 and then top 3 in the live event, you will be driving for an official F1 team. Maybe not in an F1 car, but you will be driving for an official F1 team. So it goes on, let's say the first event will be on the 13th of April. You're Valtteri Bottas, you're in 6th place in Shanghai, wet track, drying conditions. You have to win the race. Fastest, it says top 10, so the top 10 in 5 laps remaining. So fastest 10 players to complete the challenge on each platform and then race off in a live streamed event final with the top 3 qualifying for the Pro Draft. So then at the end of the 4 qualifying events and wildcard stage, the Pro Draft will be held where the top 40 drivers in the world will be eligible for selection by the Formula 1 teams for respective esports teams. So Mercedes, Red Bull, Force India, Williams, Renault, Haas, McLaren, Toro Rosso and Alfa Romeo Sauber. So at the end of the 4 qualifying events and wildcard stage, Pro Draft will be held where the top 40 drivers in the world will be eligible for selection by the Formula 1 teams for the respective esports teams. Mercedes, AMG, Petronas Motorsport, Red Bull Racing, Hype Energy Force India, Williams F1 Esports Team, Renault Sport Team Vitality, Haas F1 Esports Team, McLaren, Toro Rosso and Alfa Romeo Sauber F1 Team. Even bigger news though, the prize fund, boy. The official esports drivers will then represent their teams in the second half of the season as they race in the 3 live events that will determine the 2018 F1 Esports Series teams and drivers world champions, with a prize fund of at least $200,000. You heard it right, $200,000 is the current prize fund at least. So it goes on to say, following the success of the inaugural competition last year, which saw Great Britain's Brendan Hey crowned as the first ever champion in Abu Dhabi, Formula 1 has renewed its partnership with Codemasters and Gfinity for the 2018 F1 Esports Series. DHL also joined as part of the contract. But yeah, I mean this is big news. I'll say I honestly thought that esports wouldn't go again before the new game, but we are getting season 2 out before the new game does come out. So it will commence April 13th. The first event will go live. You're Valtteri Bottas, you're in 6th place. You're in Shanghai, you got 5 laps in drying conditions to win that race. The top 10 fastest drivers on each platform will qualify for the live events. Assuming that goes for each of his 4 events. So then after, once you got all the drivers, if you then place in the top 3 during those live events, you will be up for selection by the official F1 teams. Go on to win that, and prize fund of at least $200,000. Shola hokalala. Wow. Big news, boys, big news. Let me know down in the comments if you think you've got what it takes. I know I probably don't. I'll give it a go, but I'm not the fastest on F1. I've not played in a while. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Guys, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing for daily awesome content here on the channel. So yeah, big news. Big news. April 13th is the date it goes live. So make sure you get your divers. Make sure you're ready. Get practicing in Shanghai. Shanghai, go on a wet track. Go practice. You've got a few days, another week or so to get practicing. Go practice Shanghai, wet track, drying conditions. Bottas, make sure you've got a setup for that Mercedes in the wet and the dry. And go have fun. But guys, you've been awesome. I've been Barcode. This is absolutely insane. I'm checking out.